wash away the pain. There's a new day to take away your sorrow, and the old ways get washed out by the rain.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. If you're new here, my name's Erin. I'm 33 years old, and I've lost 78 pounds over the last year and a half to 2 years, and I share parts of my life here on YouTube. Today I'm doing what I eat in a day. I've had a super rough couple of days. As you guys know, I got really sick over the weekend. That was in my last video. That carried into about Monday morning and was completely overshadowed when I got my period. I've had one of the most intense periods probably of my life the last 2 days. It has been so bad. I do have PCOS and I have suspected endometriosis. I actually have a doctor's appointment December to find that out for sure, whether I have that. So I am working on figuring that out. I've had like a whole medical workup over the last 2 months. If you guys were here then, you know that they found that my prolactin levels were high and that they suspected I had a prolactinoma in my brain. That was terrifying. I'm still kind of recovering from that emotional journey. I do not have one, thank God. And they told me it would be non-cancerous, but still, you don't like to hear that you could possibly have a brain tumor. It is frightening. So that was hard for me to work past. And then they did I've had all kinds of blood tests and stuff done. Part of like my weight loss, health journey, whatever you want to call it, finding myself, has been to get my butt to the doctor because I've been afraid of the doctor for so long, for so many years. And that's because they're not kind to people that are overweight. They're really not. I've had experiences with so many doctors because my husband's in the military. I've had experience with civilian doctors, military doctors. Very rare if I had an experience where they do not just brush off whatever I'm feeling as a weight issue. So that was frustrating. And then eventually I just didn't want to go to the doctors at all because one, I'd be forced to confront, all of the weight gain that I'd had over the years and my lack of effort and inability to handle it or do anything about it. And judgment. I didn't want to go because I didn't want to face the judgment. So last 6 months, I really started to go back to the doctor and kind of lay all my cards on the table. And I do really like my current doctor. She is phenomenal. She listens to me. She hears me out. The downside of that, and this is what I've talked to my husband about, the downside of that is I've lost quite a significant amount of weight. The first time I saw her, I was probably 55 to 60 pounds down. And so I can't help but wonder if she takes me more seriously because of that. And I'll never know, She's still great. She's still amazing. I love her. But it is something I've thought about. Because when I was over 300 pounds, you couldn't get me to the doctor. You couldn't get me to go. I think the first time I had been to see a doctor was when I broke my back. And that's because I literally had to go by ambulance. Anyway, that's a very weird tangent to go on this morning. What I'm trying to say is I'm getting my stuff worked out. I finally am going to the doctor. I still have anxiety about it. They still bring up my weight sometimes. Just now in a more positive light because they can see it declining. They can see me putting the effort in, so they handle me a little differently. But this gynecologist that I'm going to see in December is brand new. I've never been to them. So I'm nervous about that. I'll probably take my husband. He's like my emotional support. Anyway, point is I'm in pain. It is sucky right now. I did wake up this morning and felt loads better. I have this weird bruising feeling in my stomach. It just yesterday it felt like someone was just stabbing me over and over and over again, and it was debilitating. And then today it's oh, okay, they sewed me up and now I'm recovering. That's kind of what it feels like. It hurts to laugh a little bit. It hurts to walk. It just hurts. And it sucks because I haven't worked out since Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. after my walk. I think that's the last like real exercise that I've had. So I really do want to try to exercise today, even if it's very, very light, because I'm feeling kind of anxious, and moving my body and all of that really just helps with my anxiety. So I'm just going to do it at home. If I can't do like exercises, I'm definitely going to try to go for a walk. However, I'm not going to go for a walk until my husband gets home from work, because one, he'll either go with me, or two, I can walk and he'll be here to pick me up if I feel like I can't make it back. So that's my plan. For now, I'm just planning on getting through the day. I need groceries. I'm not feeling up to going to the grocery store today. But if I do feel better later on, I might try to go get a couple of things. We mainly don't have anything for dinner tonight. I picked a wild day to do what I eat in a day. Because we don't really have anything in the house to eat. We'll figure it out. The house is also a huge mess. Everything is falling apart. Like when I get sick, or like, and it doesn't happen very often that I get sick. But when I am sick and or like I'm not feeling well, or mainly when I have my period every month, because it's always pretty bad for me, the house just falls apart. My husband and my son did wipe the table and the counters off last night after dinner, which was very thoughtful of them. But they didn't do the dishes. So I'm like, come on, guys. Come on, do the dishes. But I took care of them this morning. But the rest of the house is gross. I have 2 piles of laundry that are clean, just on my bed, that I dumped there this morning because my son was looking for a hoodie. I washed them all yesterday. I did manage to do that. So like I'm like one of those people where it's like I can't just lay about. I try to find something to do, but I think washing loads of laundry was all I did yesterday. And then I made dinner late, but I made a really easy dinner. I just made chicken teriyaki from Trader Joe's. It's a frozen bag. You just throw it in the pan and heat it up. I'm rambling now. The house is gross. I am going to try to clean it if I'm feeling up to it later, and I'm going to try to go to the grocery store if I'm feeling up to it. I'm probably not going to do a huge haul, but I say that now, and then once I get there, I'll probably just want to get it over with. So that's my plan for today. And obviously to show you guys what I eat in a day. So 78 pounds down. I did get on the scale over the weekend. I have not gotten on the scale since Saturday because I know I am bloated because I'm on my period. And that I will spiral if I see the scale go up, and scientifically it will go up because I did bloat. So I've avoided the scale since then, but I am a little over 78 pounds. I think it's like 78.2 pounds down. So I lost the weight I gained last week. Whatever reason that went up, I'm not sure. I'm so close to losing 80 pounds. Right now, that's my goal. I always have like mini goals. So like, if you guys like are starting out, set yourself like mini goals. Mine are always in like 5-pound increments. And then I have like my bigger goals where up on my upstairs mirror, I have a number written there. I'm very close. I am like 1.5 pounds away from hitting that number. I wrote that down in June. And so like, that's like my little goal. But bigger than like a 5-pound increment. When I wrote that, I think I was like 35 pounds away from hitting it. And it's been up there since I think June, maybe earlier, I can't really remember. So I had that, and it's kind of like a visual thing that I'm looking at. I do not have like a goal weight. And honestly, I avoid choosing one because I just don't think it's healthy. And I don't know where I'm going to feel comfortable. I want to get under 200 pounds. That's my goal. But I don't have a number beyond that. And I think I'll just wait to see how comfortable I am. I don't want to be like super lean and hungry all the time. So I'm just going to wait till I get under there. Plus I'm 5'10". So it's unrealistic to pick like a number like 160 because I'm very tall. And I don't have a whole lot of muscle. It's something I'm working on building. So yeah. Anyway, totally rambling now. I'll see you guys when I finally do eat something for the day. Oh, for my coffee, I wanted to tell you guys. So I had my coffee, and you saw me put in the Premier Protein. That was a little under half a carton, which is 1 point because a carton is 2 points. And then I put a tablespoon of the Coffee Mate, whatever that flavor was, cinnamon something. That was 0 points for 1 tablespoon. So I've been doing that recently just to add like a little extra flavor. And if you have 2 tablespoons, it's 1 point. So this coffee is still only 1 point from the Premier Protein Shake. So, and that little tablespoon goes a long way. It's so flavorful and it adds so much to the coffee. So that's just something I've liked doing recently. But if I have a second cup of coffee and I do the same thing, I will track it as 1 point, because 2 tablespoons is 1 point. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. So I've decided I am going to head out to the grocery store. I was actually going to clean the house first, but I'm kind of like low energy, and so I feel like I should do the grocery shopping now, because if I clean the house, I might not have the energy to do the grocery shopping after. So that's my plan. I hate bringing groceries into a messy house. Like, I hate it. But I also know that if I do clean now, I'm probably not going to go do the shopping. And we just need some stuff. So I did clean the fridge out first. I didn't do anything like crazy, because it hurts to like bend over for like long periods of time. But I got the stuff out of there that needed to come out, gave it like a quick wipe down. So at least I could put the groceries away unhindered when I come home. The cabinets could use, like the pantry could use a little going through. I might do that when I come home, depending on how I feel. But I am going to throw the blankets on the couch in the washing machine, because they really need to be washed. And then I'm going to head out to Walmart, then maybe Aldi. Just a couple things I want from Walmart. I want some Premier Protein shakes. I kind of want some oat milk to make a macchiato. I need some yogurt, and I don't like the kind that's at Aldi. So I'm going to just get a couple things from Walmart, and then I'm probably going to head over to Aldi for everything else. I'm cramping, but it's not as bad. So I feel like now is probably the best time to go. And I'll just see how far I get. So I'm going to throw the blankets in the wash and then head out, and I'll do a grocery haul when I get back. Before, when I was drinking my coffee, I was replying to some comments from the video I posted yesterday. And I just thank you guys. Like, it's exciting to get feedback for one, and just to have people to talk to. Sounds. It's just nice to know that there are people out there watching and can relate to the things that I'm saying and how I'm feeling, and yeah, it's just nice. And I'm very grateful for you guys that are watching. Answering comments, replying to them, is both exciting and terrifying, because as I said in my last video, I have severe social anxiety, and that it still extends to online. So just replying to the comments gives me some anxiety, because I'm communicating with another human being, and that's where that stems from. But I am pushing through it, and I've been working on my social anxiety for the last 5 years. I have come very far to how I used to be, and I feel like online is just more exposure, and to trying to figure all this out. And it's really fun to communicate with people online. So I don't know what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I was replying to comments, and it's fun. And I'm grateful that I get to do that. It takes me a little bit longer. When I post a video, I tend to walk away. I don't look at it, because then I'll obsess about it. So I kind of give it probably almost a whole day before I go back and really look. And that's only because I'm used to people not, when I first started out, no one would see my videos at first. It would say no views for days. And so that's a habit, a little bit of a habit, is just not looking, because I knew no one was watching. And now that people are watching, I am trying to talk myself back into checking sooner. But still, that has its own set of anxiety, because now I know people are watching, and I'm going to get some comments, and that just naturally makes me a little anxious, even though they're always nice. You guys are always so kind, and I'm very grateful that I haven't gotten really any negativity, and I know that could happen in the future. I am aware of that and preparing myself for it. It's just, so I'm trying to check comments earlier. I feel like I made it in under 24 hours this time. Or I'm cutting it pretty close. I think I posted at 1 or 2 o'clock yesterday. So It might have been earlier, I'm not sure. But I only wanted to say that because people that are commenting, if I don't reply right away or it takes me a minute, because I know a lot of like YouTubers are in their comments when they post a video, and so I don't want anyone to get upset that I'm not ignoring you. It's just that it takes me a minute to work myself up to actually looking at the comments because so much anxiety is involved in it. It's like a mental battle for me. I'm working on it. I hope to get better at it. It's something that I am aware of and I'm trying to work through. But I am so grateful for all of you that do comment, and it does excite me when I'm replying to them. So just bear in mind, I'm very strange. I'm very weird. I'm not like most people. So please don't get upset if I don't answer you right away. I will answer them. I just have to get over myself first. And hopefully I get over myself faster for this video. So that's all I wanted to say about that. I'm on my way to Walmart and then Aldi. So I went to Walmart and I just packed everything in the car from Aldi, and I was like really hurting in Walmart, but that passed, and so I was like, I'm just gonna go to Aldi and get it over with. Now that I went to Aldi, I'm like, I might as well just go to Market Basket and get the last couple things I need for the grocery trip, and I would have done all the grocery. Would have gotten everything I need for groceries for the next week and a half. So I'm just gonna get it over with and go to Market Basket. I did get this. So I normally get my LaCroix from Aldi, the sparkling waters that I use for meals. I like having carbonation when I'm eating. I've talked about that before. But I'll keep seeing the Belle V. I'm probably not saying that right, but BELLEV, and it says Pure Aqua there at the top. I got blackberry, lime, and lemon, which is basically what I get for LaCroix anyway. So I have a feeling they're probably going to taste very similar, if not the same, because they were like $2. It was a $2 difference on the packaging. So I went ahead and got that this time and saved like $6. But then they had this caramel apple one, and I don't know if this is just carbonated water or if they flavored it. It says filtered carbonated water and natural flavors, which is what LaCroix says and what the Belle V regular sparkling waters say. So I have a feeling this isn't going to be uber flavored, but it's caramel apple. And like, I really wanted to see how that would taste. I'm probably going to regret opening this in the car because if it tastes gross, I'm going to want to add something and I don't have anything to add to it. But here we go. Whew. It's very bitter. So it doesn't, I taste like a little bit of the caramel apple, but it's not very strong. It's just like sparkling water. I will tell you what is going to be good with this is I have the Skittles green apple packets. In fact, I just bought a whole new box at Walmart. It's a mixed variety pack, but like just a little bit of that packet. Like I use one packet for multiple cans because I don't like a ton, but the green apple with the caramel, like a hint of the caramel apple, that one's going to be good. I can tolerate this. The flavor is barely there, okay? If you're drinking sparkling waters, it's not the same thing as like flavored sparkling water. I don't know how people normally label it, but it'll say like something other than natural flavors on the ingredients list. I just like these because I don't like all the sugar-free stuff they add to those, because even though I flavor my water with packets, I have more control over how much is in there than if I were to buy a can that is so sweet. So like I said, I can use just a little bit of a packet for one of 12-ounce cans. Like when I do a 40-ounce cup of water, depending on the packet, I will only use one packet. Sometimes I use less than that because I try to limit my exposure to like flavored things, because I mean, I'm sure there's like unhealthy things that people can talk about, and like I've seen some of it before, but like I don't consume enough of it for me to be concerned about that. My concern is like when I have super sweet things, it makes me want other super sweet things. So I don't over flavor my water, because then I'm gonna wish I had like something like juice or like a Coke, or you know what I mean? Like it just makes me want other things that are very sweet, and then before I know it, I'm eating cakes and brownies, and like I've fallen down a rabbit hole. So that's why I tend to stay away, is what I'm saying. And like I drink these and then I flavor it myself because I have more control over how sweet it is then. That's kind of growing on me, to be honest, though. I kind of like it just as it is. It would be even better with a little bit of a green apple packet, though. Off to Market Basket, then get home and do the grocery haul, get everything put away before I gotta go get Tucker. I am now leaving Market Basket. They didn't have the salad dressing I want. I wanted the light Thousand Island salad dressing. It is so hard to find. And they also didn't have my ice cream, which is the Carb Smart mint cookie one. That one's also really, really hard to find. So I might convince my husband to take me to the Walmart that's farther away tonight. See if he's up for it. I don't need him, but I want him. I'm feeling pooped though. I did get the regular Thousand Island dressing just in case I can't find it, because I just am really, really wanting a salad with that. And I could do like a 0 point salad with that dressing. So, or it won't be 0 points once I put the dressing on, but like everything else can be 0 points. I plan on doing that. And I also forgot just regular lettuce. So I also need to get some of that, but I'm thinking I might just get the Caesar salad kits at Walmart tonight. The Walmart I went to earlier does not have a produce section. It's a very small Walmart with a very small grocery section. So we have to go to the further away Walmart if we want stuff like that. And I didn't like the lettuce that looked at Aldi. I should have got some at Market Basket, but it just slipped my mind. So I would like to get the ice cream, some Caesar salad kits, and the Thousand Island dressing, the light version, tonight if he's up for it. I don't know if I'm going to be up for it though, so I gotta wait and see. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, when I was packing the Aldi groceries up in the car and I was doing the sparkling waters, one of the boxes ripped. I was holding it by the handle and it just completely bust open and all the cans went all over the ground. I'm really lucky that none of them bust open. So they're just like dented cans, but like other than that, they're fine. So that was really frustrating. Anyway, that's about it. I'll see you guys when we get home. All right, I am home and I am tired and I am hungry. My plan is to go through this grocery haul quickly. I don't know if I'll have time to make a meal, but I'll have time to make a snack. So I'm gonna do that. And also gotta get the blankets and get them in a dryer for the couch. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the grocery hauls in order in which I went. Oh, I'm out of breath. Walmart first, Aldi second, Market Basket last. All right, here we go for Walmart. I got some more coffee. I love this brand. I normally have the blueberry cobbler. It's so flavorful. I've never tried the butter pecan, however you say that. So I got that one to try this time. This was the Skittle water packets that I got. See, it's green apple, orange, grape, strawberry. The orange is fantastic. Green apple. I even like the tropical box, but this is one I got for now. I got the Chobani Greek yogurt. I have tried so many different yogurts, you guys. Faje is obviously the best when you're making 2-ingredient dough. It's just moldable, more moldable. Any other Greek yogurt tends to be stickier, which sometimes is good depending on like what kind of bread you're trying to make with it. Chobani, I found, is like the perfect in between. It's not as thick as Faje, but not as thin as like Walmart or another grocery store brand. So, and it's a little bit cheaper than Faje. So I've been going with this one lately. I got some more Mio for my flavored sparkling waters. This is how me and my son like to flavor them. I got some espresso pods because I'm out of the ones for my Vertuo machine, and they're so expensive. For double shots or even just one shot espressos, they're like $3 or $4 more than these ones. So I'm thinking about changing out my Vertuo machine and putting my Pixie one back up just to save a little money on these. And you can find more flavors with these. Obviously, I couldn't at this Walmart because I went to the little Walmart, but the big Walmart that we might go tonight has like tons of flavors in the smaller little capsules for the smaller machines. So this is the Premier Protein I got. Cinnamon roll. It is one of my favorites. It is really good with like hot coffee, which is what I've been drinking lately. So that's why I picked these up. I got some more yogurts. I got 2 of the caramel apple pie. I love this. I have this all the time. And I got 4 of a new flavor. Or I don't know if it's new, but it's limited edition. Greek creme brulee. So that looks so yummy. So I got 4. Just in case I really like it. I got some pizza sauce. And I got 2 new soups because I've been into soups because I've been sick lately. I got beef pot roast. I think this is 4 points for the whole can. And I got New England clam chowder. This one's either 5 or 6 points for the whole can. And I'll try to put it up on the screen. And then I got the Classico 4-cheese Alfredo. Someone recommended the Great Value, but I can't get my hands on that one. But this one is similar in calories, so I'm assuming it's going to be similar in points to the Great Value, which should be... I think I've had this one. I think I get this one and Bertolli's mixed up all the time. I'm pretty sure I've had this one before. And then I got the multigrain crisp bread. This is great. These are yummy. They're like 1 point per. But I was watching Amanda's video. She's on YouTube. I think her name's Amanda. She does a lot of Weight Watcher stuff, and she was eating this with like a bunch of like different stuff on it. I'm not as fancy as she is, so like I'm not gonna make like a whole thing, but like these are just good with like tuna and stuff. So I like them a lot. And that's everything I got from Walmart, except I also got a sweatshirt. I got this Yellowstone hoodie because I love hoodies. I'm living in them lately, and this one just looks comfy, and of course it's Yellowstone. So it was in the men's section. I'm just going to go ahead and do the Market Basket haul next because it's very small and it's just easier for me to undo that before I go ahead and jump into Aldi. So first off, I got one of my favorite puddings. This is the sugar-free chocolate vanilla swirls. They're out of this all the time. I actually have a pack in the fridge already, but they're always out of this. So I saw them and I grabbed them while they're there. Some pickle spears. My husband is very picky about his pickles. So these are mostly for him, but I'll eat like 1 or 2. And then I saw the toasted coconut light and fit. So I got 2 of those because I love them too. They're really good with the chocolate Fiber One bars. Eggs because I forgot them at Aldi. 2 things of gravy because I also forgot them at Aldi. And my husband liked the poutine last week. He just asked that I make it with beef tips this time. So I got more gravy, and I kind of want mine with chicken and cauliflower rice because that sounds really yummy. I got the orange sugar-free Jell-O. This was like an impulse buy because I keep seeing like the Weight Watchers orange fluff stuff. And I'm pretty sure I use orange Jell-O for that. I'm not 100% sure, but I just grabbed it just in case. Me and my son will eat this anyway, like even if I don't use it for that. This is the Thousand Island dressing. I'm not sure about the points. I'll put them on the screen. It's 110 calories. Not the one I wanted, but if I don't eat this, my family will eat this. And then I got some unsweetened oat milk because I really want to make another coffee today, and I'm craving oat milk for that. I should probably eat definitely before I have another coffee. And then I got these 2 cheapy little steaks. This one was $4.85 and this one was $4.13. Steaks are really expensive, and I was watching Carrie on YouTube, and she said she gets like the cheaper steak cuts, and then she just marinates them overnight. And they taste really, really good. So I'm just going to try marinating these overnight and see if I can't get them to taste good. Because my husband and my son are so picky, but they're so expensive to get the nice cuts of meat. So I'm thinking if I do this, maybe they won't notice the difference. We'll see. They'll eat it regardless, but it's just something I thought I'd try. So that is my Market Basket haul. All right, starting over here, we got some zucchini, some spring mix lettuce. This is my favorite lettuce. I got this one to try, Boston lettuce. It just looked yummy. So I picked that up. Some tomatoes. I've been wanting to roast some tomatoes. Mushrooms were on a really good sale. 99 cents for this package. I go through mushrooms. Like, I have frozen mushrooms already, but like I could pass up this deal. I eat so many mushrooms, but like this and this and this roasted would be yummy. Some strawberries, some raspberries, some blueberries. I don't normally get grapes, but these are like huge and like stiff. So they have like a really good crunch, and they just, oh, they look so good. I couldn't help myself. Corn. This is for my husband and my son. This is like, they love this. I make this all the time. Bananas. Some oranges. Me and my son will eat those. Broccoli. I eat a crap ton of broccoli. These are for my son. He loves these. I got a stir fry mix. I'm the only one who will eat this. And I really like the water chestnuts. So I got that. I got some hash browns for my son and my husband. egg whites because I always need egg whites. 2 things of chicken tenders. I go through these like crazy. This will last us 2 weeks. 2 things of salmon. This is mostly for me unless my husband's in the mood. Pork chops for dinner one night. This is the rib meat that I got to try the poutine again for them because I probably won't eat this. I'll probably have salmon that night or something. But so I did get them the beef ribs to try for the poutine again. And I have the french fries from Trader Joe's. I got 2 bags last week, so I still have french fries. And then this is the turkey breast meat, or ground turkey breast that I always show. This is what I use every time I'm using like a recipe that needs ground turkey or even ground beef. This is what I'm using. I eat so much of this, it's 0 points. This is what they use for tacos and like spaghetti and stuff. I think my husband's gonna try to make a meatloaf this week. He has a chef friend at work. One of the Navy guys was a chef before the Navy, and I think he is still. And he gave him a recipe for meatloaf, and my husband thinks he's gonna cook, even though he's never cooked. So he might try that. I told him he does to try to use the turkey meat. Corn muffin mix, that's for my husband and my son. They've been asking for that. I got tomato sauce because I always get that. Just, I could need it for a number of things. I got sweet peas. I got a thing of onions. I got a thing of little baby potatoes. My son loves it when I roast these. I got some sliced carrots. These are good in the air fryer with like sugar-free syrup. More sweet peas. Some green beans. Some black beans, because I just thought that'd be good on a salad or something. More green beans. Pesto for my husband's chicken's pasta he loves, that I make all the time. I don't have this because pesto is like insane with points. But he loves it. It's one of his favorite things. And then chunk like tuna and water. I got 2 cans of those. So that is everything. Oh, and the drinks. I have them sitting over here on the steps because I'm going to load them in the refrigerator we have in the closet over there. But, so I got the Belle V. So I got lime, blackberry. This is the lemon one. This is the box that busted open. I just left all the cans in the car because I'm feeling lazy and my son will help me get them. Caramel apple. And then the other cool flavor I got is this pumpkin pie one. So I'm probably going to need to flavor them, but I think it'd be fun to flavor like this one. Well, I could do the green apple packet with that, but like it might be fun to flavor this one with my like skinny syrups and see how that tastes. Just something fun and different. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this put away. And then make myself a snack. I'm really feeling those grapes right now, so I'm probably going to have some of them. I'm probably going to have a yogurt with a Fiber One bar. So, see you in a minute. All right, I just rinsed the grapes. And now I'm going to put the rest of this. So this is the one I opened up in the car earlier. So I added some ice since it's been sitting a little bit. I'm going to pour this in a cup. Then I have this green packet. So I'm going to open this. For just this size cup, this is a lot. I will not use this whole packet. And so what I'm doing is like the powder starts about there. And I'm just going to add about there. Just a tiny bit. And I'm going to mix it up. So now this packet I can put away and I still have that much, about that much powder. So what I'll do is set that here and get a clip like this. So now when I have another one of these, I can just use the same packet. So, and there you have it. This is what I do for all my sparkling waters, except I will use this for most of them because this one tastes good with like the lemon, the lime, and the blackberry. Like this always tastes good. You can make lemonade out of anything. For like caramel apple and especially the pumpkin pie, it's not the same. So yeah, I'm gonna flavor those ones a little bit differently. So yeah. Just realized I had the camera facing the wrong way when I was filming that. Oh yeah. Now that tastes like caramel apple. That is good. That's definitely like a sweet treat type thing. I wouldn't be able to drink this particular one with a meal. because it's like, it's too dessert flavored. I would just drink that like on its own. Now, for my snack, because I got like 20 minutes before I gotta leave, I opened up the creme brulee one. I don't know which fiber one is gonna taste best with that. I have chocolate and I have the cinnamon one. So I'm just gonna take a bite and just see how it is on its own. Oh, wow. If you have these at your store, go get them. Holy cow, that is good. Honestly, like, I feel like adding a fiber one bar is not going to do it justice, but I need the fiber. So I'm going to go ahead and just do a chocolate one because I feel like the cinnamon might be a little overpowering. So I'm going to go ahead and crush this up in there and then grab some grapes, and that will be my snack. So drink, 0 points. Grapes, 0 points. And yogurt with a fiber one bar. The yogurt is 2 points and the fiber one bar is 2 points. So this is 4 points. And I've had 1 point for breakfast, which was just half the Premier protein shake in my coffee. So I've had 6 points, or after I have this, I will have had 6 points so far today. All right, I'm in the car on my way to pick Tucker up from school. And I was just thinking when I was like getting ready to leave the house, today is not like the most accurate representation of what it's like for like to diet for me on when I'm on my period. Like, typically I'm always in pain when I'm on my period. Let me just put that out there. Like, I've always had very painful periods. So like that, I've just always lived with that. Right now, this is like more painful than I'm used to. So typically, like on my period, I'm battling pain all the time. But I have like the cravings that other people have. Like, I normally, like, my cravings are crazy. Like, I want all of the chocolate on my period, and so that makes dieting very difficult. I also just, my appetite is normally larger when I'm on my period. I want more food, and so that's also more challenging when I'm dieting. So I feel like today's not the most accurate representation of what it's like for me to diet on my period, because I'm just, this, how I've been is abnormal. This is not normally how I feel. I'm not very hungry today. I don't have any cravings. I'm not cramping like I was yesterday. So like that horrible, like debilitating pain is not going on. But that's not to say that I'm not in pain, because I am. I'm having like the recovery pain, and I just don't have an appetite. So yeah, so this is just, if I were on my period normally, I would like to do what I eat in a day, because it is hard to normally battle those cravings and like a bigger appetite. And I would like to know what other people do to kind of handle that, because when I'm bloated and everything, it is the hardest time of the month for me to diet. It always has been. It's not now, because I'm dealing with a lot of pain instead, a lot more pain than normal. But yeah, typically, like, I want all the bad things. I want chocolate. I want cakes. I am very unoriginal in my cravings when I'm on my period normally. I have no desire to eat that stuff today. I already feel bad enough as it is. So I'm just trying to eat food, period, just so I don't get, dizzy and faint from not eating. And my body's actually craving stuff that's good for me. Like, I really wanted the grapes. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna have. Say no cramps and then I get one. I'm thinking about what I want for lunch, and I'm thinking about the crackers that I got today, and I think I'm gonna have some tuna, because I was saying that when I did the haul. So, but I also really want a salad. So I don't know if I'm gonna have like tuna in a salad, or if I want like tuna on the crackers and then a salad on the side. I'm not sure yet. figure out when I get back. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking about. I'm not thinking about like what I would normally be thinking about when I'm on my period. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that. When I get home, I'm going to, hopefully the blankets will be dry and I can put them back on the couch. And then I'm going to clean up before my husband gets home, vacuum downstairs because the dog hair is crazy. And then I'm going to try to get some laundry put away. That it's all clean upstairs. It's just thrown in bins because I did that last night. So now I got to get all that put away. So I'll either do that after I clean up downstairs and after I eat lunch, or I'll wait till this evening and try to rope my husband in helping me do it. We'll have to see. But for now, go and pick up Tucker. Okay, got my tuna. It has half an onion and 2 pickle spears, so like half a whole pickle. I'm really craving some pickles right now. 1 tablespoon of light mayo, which is 1 point. And then I put some lettuce in a bowl. This is crazy. But I scanned the Thousand Island dressing, and it is 5 points for 2 tablespoons. 110 calories. That's wild, but I really want it. So I did 1 tablespoon for 2 points. And I mean, that's pretty decent for 1 tablespoon. I can get that to spread and it'll give me what I want, what I'm craving. I think next time, I'm too lazy to do it now, but I think next time is I'll do 1 tablespoon of this. And this is assuming that I can't find the light Thousand Island at Walmart. Assuming I can't find that. What I might do is take a tablespoon of this for 2 points and mix it with some Greek yogurt to get it to spread farther. I'm pretty sure the 1 tablespoon is pretty good. So I'm just gonna kind of like fluff it, mix it together. It's just, I mean, lettuce, it's not like I didn't add anything else to the salad. I'm just doing this for taste because I really want some Thousand Island dressing. My meal is gonna be the tuna and the crackers. I'm gonna take 2 of these for 2 points. I'm pretty sure it's a point a cracker. 35 calories a piece. So that'll put me at 2 points for my salad, and 3 points for my tuna. 2 points for the cracker, 1 point for the mayo. 5 point lunch, not bad at all. Okay, so I was wrong. The crackers are 1 point for 2 crackers. So, yeah, I don't know how I got that wrong. It's 2 points for 3 crackers. This is just how I eat it. I just break off a piece of the cracker, load it up with tuna, and take a bite. It's really, really yummy. And it's really crunchy. And when you're craving like saltines, they're not saltines, obviously. But they give you that crunch that you want with like a saltine cracker. So they're good. They're also good with soups and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go here, sit here, watch some TV, eat my lunch, and then I'm gonna get to cleaning. Hey guys, I just got done cleaning. It's dark out, but it gets dark pretty early here. It's only 4:42. But I got fresh blankets on the couch, and it is so nice. Lulu's already getting dog hair on it because she don't care what mommy wants. But so I got fresh blankets on. Cleaned the coffee table, which really needed a good wiping. I dusted a little bit, straightened up, sprayed some room spray, lit a few candles. Cleaned up in the kitchen as well. Don't mind the cups. That's my son's, and that's mine. Also did it in the dining room. So, you know, nice and clean. The house really needs to be mopped. I just vacuumed and I just can see so many spots that I just really need to mop. But like, it needs to be on my hands and knees mopping. Like, it's time. And today is just not that day. And I'm just out of energy completely. Plus, we have Thanksgiving next week and we have single sailors coming. So just guys that don't have anywhere to go for the holiday, or they either can't travel home or they don't have anywhere to travel home to. I like to open up the house for Thanksgiving for anyone who needs it. So I do have to clean this whole house next week and get it ready for company. So I'm just going to save the mopping for next week. But yeah, it feels good to have the house clean. My husband is home and he reminded me he's going to the movies tonight, which I did forget about. They're going to see the new Marvels movie. The Marvels, I think it's called. So he's not going to be here for my walk. And I just don't feel comfortable going by myself. I could walk on the treadmill, but honestly, like, I feel like I'm really lazy when it comes to the treadmill. Like, I use it as an excuse not to push myself. So I think I'm just going to do a TV exercise instead, because at least then I can do a little weight training, at least upper body. I don't know. It really depends on, like, the strain it takes on my stomach. I'm going to be modifying quite a bit of it, but I think that will be more satisfying than just walking on the treadmill. So that's what I'm going to do. That lunch was so filling. It was perfect. I think I'm going to have a coffee because I'm really, really tired and I don't know how I'm going to find the energy to do exercising. So I'm going to make myself a coffee with the oat milk that I got today. And then I'm going to answer some emails that I need to do that. I'm going to do that sitting down here. And then do some kind of workout online. Coffee. That's so good. That's exactly what I wanted. So I think I had like just under a cup of oat milk. It tastes like a Starbucks drink. I mean, someone starting out, it might not taste like a Starbucks drink to them. I know when I started having like modified coffees that weren't like full of sugar, they tasted disgusting. I could not drink them. I didn't understand how everyone online was saying like Premier Protein in coffee was just fantastic. Like, I just didn't get it. But you have to wean yourself off of all of the sugar. Once you do that, you don't crave as much sugar. And so something like this tastes as good, if not better. But you have to take that step back from all of that sugar, especially like coffees from places like Starbucks and Dunkin'. I watched a video on TikTok of this like doctor or something. I'm not sure what. He could have been a nutritionist. I'm just not sure. He sounded smart. But he was showing how much sugar was in one of Dunkin' Donuts' signature lattes and in grams. And it was so much sugar. And then he said it's the equivalent of eating this many Dunkin' Donuts. And he had over a dozen donuts. I was just flabbergasted. Like, I had no idea that when I was getting a Dunkin' coffee, I was consuming that much sugar. Like, the calories on those things are insane. You can have multiple meals for the amount of calories that are in one Dunkin' Donuts signature latte. So learn about that stuff, because that's super eye-opening. That helps you make better decisions too. Just kind of consume as much information as you can, as much knowledge as you can, so you are equipped to make smarter choices. So I have my coffee. It is in my Walmart Ghost cup. I gotta get like a Christmas one. But I'm gonna convince myself to go fold clothes. And then hopefully I'm gonna convince myself to work out after that. I might work out and then fold the clothes. As scary as that is, I worry that I'm not gonna have the energy to fold the clothes. But more so, I'm worried I'm not gonna have the energy to work out. And I feel like I need to work out more than I need to do the clothes. So I'm gonna do my exercise. Then I'm going to go upstairs and take a shower, feel refreshed, and then get all the laundry done. And then come make myself some dinner and chill out for the rest of the night. So that's the plan. All right. I don't want to do it. So that's why I'm going to do it. I picked another Grow with Joe. What's this one called? Lose weight and get strong in 30 minutes. I can't tell what I need equipment-wise. It looks like they only have dumbbells, so I got mine out. And I got my mat out. So I got my mat. Oh, there it is. I got my dumbbells over there. So I just did some basic stretching. She'll have like a warm-up. And I need to go get some water before I forget. And I'm going to do this for 30 minutes. I'm not going to worry about cardio today, because normally I would pair this with some type of cardio, whether it be treadmill, a walk, or a cardio like dance or something on YouTube. If I can get through these 30 minutes today, I'll be proud of myself. So that's all I am planning to do. I don't even have my watch charged. We're just going for it. This isn't like a do the best. This is like a just get what you can done. So let me get some water. I'm gonna get started, and I'll see you guys when it's done. So I did my workout, and then I put all the laundry away, because like just working out just somehow gave me the motivation to just get it all done. So that was exciting. So I managed to do that. It's pretty late now. Well, not pretty late. It's like 7, almost 7:30. So I gotta handle dinner, but I'm feeling very gross. So I'm gonna get in the shower, and I don't even care. I'm putting my PJs on, and I'll cook dinner in my PJs. Forgot I had this. I bought this from Trader Joe's like weeks ago, and just didn't have the courage to try it. It is mashed cauliflower. 1 point for 1 serving, which is 1 cup, a fourth of the bag. And then it's a point for a tablespoon of the brown gravy. And there are 4 servings in here. So, because it measures in mix, which can be really hard when you actually like add water to this. So the way I'm doing it is I'm just using a fourth of the saucepan for 1 point. So the chicken's no points. The veggies are no points. I have a point for the cauliflower, mashed potatoes, and a point for the gravy. So this is essentially going to be a 2-point dinner. And I will show it to you guys once it's all done. Dinner is done. It was so good. I am like just completely stuffed. My eyes were definitely bigger than my stomach tonight. I ate every single bite of it. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Like, it doesn't taste like mashed potatoes at all. It's cauliflower, so it's gonna taste like cauliflower. But it's so perfectly seasoned, and the texture is so on point that even though it had that cauliflower taste, it was mashed potatoes to me. It was so good. I will definitely be having that again. I don't know if I would have loved it as much on its own. I definitely had the gravy to go with it, but it was yummy. So I'm excited for that, because when I have meals where I'm making the mashed potatoes, I can have that instead. So that makes me very excited. So dinner was only 3 points, a point for the gravy and 2 points for the cauliflower mash. Everything else was 0 points. It's been a very low point day because I've had a lot of 0 point foods, which is typically how it goes for me. You guys like reassured me so much in my last video when I was concerned about this. I think when I was the Weight Watchers last, I would have all of these 0 point foods, and then I would try to hit all of my points as well. And that's why I was struggling so much, because ultimately that's just too many calories. The science isn't there for that. And so if I eat too many calories, I'm not going to lose weight. And Weight Watchers is really great because you don't have to count calories. But if you eat too many 0 point foods, it kind of just, it's very counterproductive. So this time around, I still enjoy 0 point foods, because that's my problem, is I love 0 point foods. I love chicken. I love vegetables. I love fruit. I love 0 point foods. I love fish. I just naturally am pulled towards them. So this time around, I am still embracing that. But like, I have parameters in place. Like, if I have fruit, like I had the grapes, I try not to reach for another piece of fruit during the day, because I can really quickly overeat fruit. I do not really give myself restrictions on vegetables. And when it comes to meat, I do kind of try to measure in serving sizes, because if I don't do that, I will also overeat meat. And that seems to be working for me because I eat so many 0 point foods. Husband just pulled up. He called. So dinner was great. If I have ice cream, I will get back on and tell you guys about it. I don't know the last thing I said, but basically, what I'm doing is working, because I'm losing weight and I'm not losing it too quickly, and I don't feel like I'm losing it too slowly. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, and thank you guys for supporting me in that and reassuring me. I made my ice cream. This is the only one that I have because I couldn't find the Carb Smart that I've been eating lately. So this is the chocolate caramel brownie. It's 6 points for half the container, which is a lot. This whole bowl of ice cream. It's my favorite next to the Carb Smart. They have a bunch of different flavors. Some of them are like 11 points for the whole container. Some are 12 points for the whole container. I have a quarter to a half a cup, a quarter to a half of the container when I have ice cream. So I always make sure I have enough points for that, which I definitely do today. So I'm not sure exactly how many points that puts me at today. I think somewhere around 16. I'll put the number on the screen. But that's going to wrap up this video. And so I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.